What's up guys, xJoey3636x, and I'm bringing you another battle. This one is a PO battle this time. The last one was a regular DS battle, so go check that out. That was a pretty good battle, I liked it. Anyways, if you don't want to listen to a bunch of talking, just skip ahead to the battle. Now, I am bringing you a Pokemon Online battle, and I'm not a big fan of PO's battle recording myself, but it's a very cool feature that they did add to Pokemon Online, and I do tend to use it sometimes. When I don't have an actual battle, and I actually had this battle, so I thought I'd show you guys because I kind of enjoyed it myself. And please don't let that fact that it's PO get in the way of you enjoying the battle, because a battle is a battle no matter what. Now I do upload the DS battles like I said, so if you want, go check those out as well. So as you can see, my team, I have an entire monotype electric team, and I kind of wanted to screw around and have like some kind of gym leader thing myself. So yeah, and looking at it, my physical walls are my Zapdos, my special walls are my Lantern, and I have the Prankster Volbeat just, you know, maybe potentially start setting up to sweep on something, or even potentially Thunder Waving something that is a very big threat to me. Now, looking at his team, the only thing I have to worry about on his team is the Donphan and the Darmanitan, because Darmanitan can leave a huge dent in my team if it's Choice Scarfed, and his Donphan, because obviously I have a monotype electric team, which my electric moves won't hit him, and he can hit me with an EQ and then probably an Ice Shard to follow that. So yeah, and so yeah, let's get into the battle. Alright, so he's going to lead off with his Donphan, which tells me it's a Stealth Rock lead, and I'm going to lead off with my Volbeat, which, you know, maybe to potentially paralyze whatever comes in first. Maybe it's the Darmanitan, or, you know, just probably Baton Pass to Tail Glow out. Now, he's going to go for the Stealth Rock, so I'm going to actually go for the Encore to make him get stuck into the Stealth Rock so he can't EQ me, or maybe potentially have a Rock move, which I don't think he will have. I think he'll probably have Rapid Spin, EQ, and Ice Shard. But he's going to go into his Darmanitan here as I set up another Tail Glow, and I was getting a little greedy. What I should have done was, you know, T-Waved on the predicted switch into something to deal with Volbeat. Now I'm just going to Baton Pass out because I am Prankster, and I'm going to go on to my Lantern because I know I can, you know, resist the Flare Blitz that's incoming, obviously, because it's pretty obvious. But he gets a crit, and I'm like, God damn it, now I'm already down a Pokemon. So now I'm going to have to go back out into Volbeat to T-Wave Darmanitan and hopefully T-Wave it, because he does have two ground types on his team, which will completely screw me up. I didn't forget to mention big threat before was his Flygon, but you know it's probably most likely a Scarf, so I can get around that somehow. And he's just going to break through the Paralyze as he does stay in and go for a Flare Blitz just to take out my Volbeat to, you know, stop me from potentially sweeping or something. Now I go out and I make a really bad play here, so I'm like, alright, Ampharos can take a Flare Blitz after, you know, a Cotton Sport, you know, sorry, Cotton Guard, and you know, +3 defense. Flare Blitz still does way too much. God damn Darmanitan and his like sheer force crap. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go for a T-Bolt here, and now after my horrible misplay, my opponent is also going to make a horrible misplay, as you'll see right here. She does have, or he does have, the right idea to go into Donphan because he can, you know, live with Sturdy, but she's gonna Ice Shard, and I'm like, what? You could have lived a move with Sturdy unless you're not packing it, and, you know, KO'd me with Earthquake, but whatever. And now this turn, they don't even bother to go for the Ice Shard. I'm like, what are you doing? Because obviously Hidden Power is going to finish you off. Now maybe they thought they'd finish me off. Maybe they completely forgot that I got a Cotton Guard up. Maybe they didn't even pay attention. Who knows? But now they're going to go into their Flygon and obviously going to easily KO me. Now I was going to go into Zapdos, but I thought that was a little too obvious, or even Rotom, you know, Grass, Cut, Mow Form to take that, but I thought, you know, he might predict that and go for a Stone Edge or hit me with like an Outrage or something. So I'm going to Rotom here, and he's probably thinking I'm going to double switch out, so he's going to go for an Earthquake, or potentially leaving it in as Death Fodder to see if I'm like, or Scout, to see what I am. But you know, leaving Flygon in as Death Fodder probably would have been a really bad play for them. Now they're obviously going to switch out now because they don't want to take anything, and they're going to go to the Meganium, and I'm going to go for a Leaf Storm because I don't have anything to really hit Flygon, because I have the Hidden Power Fire, but I am going to miss the Leaf Storm, which is very crucial because it means I will not have a lowered special attack. And now this means I can go for Hidden Power Fire on the Meganium. I'm going to get a crit, breaks it down pretty low, and she or he is going to Giga Drain, and that does a lot. That does a lot. I mean, they got a lot of HP back from a resisted Giga Drain. I'm like, what, really? But anyways, obvious switch is obvious, but I kind of thought, you know, they'd stay in, and I don't know. But I just want to play it safe, so I'm going to go for a hidden power fire. I mean, it could be ice or fire. They don't know this yet because it was super effective and weak on Starmie, and they did switch out Flygon, so they wouldn't know. They are obviously going to break my sub with an Ice Beam and fodder out their Starmie as I go for the T-Bolt to take it out. Now, I believe they're going to go into their Mew, which is pretty bad for me because I start playing really bad here. I'm like, alright, well, I still have, you know, regular attack with my Rotom, and I have the Leaf Storm still, so let's go for it, as they go for Psyshock, which automatically tells me that they're running some nasty plot on that because I don't see Psyshock without nasty plot ever. So Leaf Storm does nothing. So I'm like, alright, well obviously they're either going to try to KO me or they're going to roost. And I'm going to go into my Zapdos to take whatever. Because this is my physical wall and Psyshock will hit me physically and not do that much. But, you know, it is stabbed and that's actually going to hit me pretty decently at an unboosted Mew with against, you know, a physical wall. So right here, we're both actually going to take the time to roost up. Me, because I really need to be at full health, because I'm under half. Well, I'm over half now, but and Mew's under half, so obviously they're going to roost. So, you know, safe play for both of us to try and get us both back up. Now, right here, I'm going to go for Toxic, obviously, because I really have nothing to deal with that Mew, because my moves obviously probably won't KO from that range, and they can keep roosting up or whatever. But they're going to go into Meganium, and that's actually good for me because I wasn't even thinking synchronized. I could have got my own Zapdos, you know, Toxic. I'm going to go for a Heat Wave here. Maybe they thought I'd be carrying Hidden Power Grass or something, you know, because obviously I have a pretty weak to ground team. But anyways, they're going to go into Flygon, and I'm so sorry about this part. I really don't want to Toxic Stall, but that is the only thing I can do to this Flygon because Heat Wave will not touch Flygon, and T-Bolt will not touch Flygon. Heat Wave because it's unstabbed and it's not very effective, and so I'm gonna have to go for a Toxic as they go for an Outrage, lock themselves into that. Now they're stuck in, so I know they're gonna go for another Outrage obviously, so I'm not gonna switch out. I'm just gonna stand and roost all the way back up because I need to whittle this Flygon down. I'm so sorry about stalling, guys, but yeah, I really have to. You would do the same thing in this situation, hopefully. If you don't do this, you're stupid. And you shouldn't be playing Pokemon. But anyways, they're going to go back into their Mew as I go for another roost. Just play it safe. I guess they don't want to hit themselves in confusion or something, but, you know, Mew is pretty bulky, and so they're going to set up a nasty plot. And I'm getting kind of scared at this point because I don't know what to do with this Mew because I know I'm not going to be able to KO it. And I think it's got, like, Life Orb because I don't see leftovers or anything, and I do see the roost, so, yeah. But they are, oh, actually I didn't even pay attention before, maybe it's Expert Bell or something, who knows, because I didn't check to see whatever, they're gonna go for another roost as I keep continuously going for not Toxics, Thunderbolts, because I really just need to try and get a crit or paralyze it or something, because I know I need to outspeed it and kill it with something. Even if I get paralyzed myself, no big deal, I still have a couple guys to take care of his Flygon and me. But I'm going to go for T-Bolt as I think right here they decide to roost. Yeah, so I'm going to switch out into my Rotom to get a safe switch into my Galvantula, which you guys have not seen yet, but which will easily outspeed because I'm running a Timid Nature and it's spec, so it's a guaranteed kill. And even if Flygon wants to come in to take, you know, the move, I can switch back out to Zapdos to take a move, and I can do a nice chunk to, you know, the Flygon on the switch-in from a specs, you know, stab move. And they're actually going to decide to stay in and try to finish me off with their Flygon. So that's, again, me thinking, okay, well, obviously they're going to try and Stone Edge me to death because that's the only reasonable option in my head. So they're going to back out into Flygon, and this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Why would you carry a Fire Punch on a Flygon that obviously has Earthquake already, and it's not being run in OU? I guess maybe you're trying to fight OU people, but whatever. Maybe to get rid of Ferrothorns or Ferroseeds. Anyways, I'm bringing Zapdos because I know I can take the move, and it's pretty much going to be some toxic stalling here, guys. I'm sorry about that again. Just basically because, like I said before, I cannot touch this Flygon until it gets like lower in HP. Then maybe I can start firing off Heat Waves to possibly do some damage. So it's going to be a bunch of roosting, and they know they're not going to win this stall war. So pretty much what they're going to do is they're going to have to run. So yeah. Anyways, guys, if you enjoy this, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Sub to the Mosh Pit, sub to me. You know, whatever, it helps both of us out in a, you know, an equal way. I don't know why you wouldn't be sub to the Mosh Pit if you're watching this anyways. But anyways, guys, take care, and I will hopefully have a battle up for you in the future as well. So take care.